Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol of the show. Any other time you see a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. In the same way, when you see a woman on board, the woman is definitely looking for a man. But because today I preempted that we will be having a man, he will be looking for a woman. And shortly, I'll give you the qualities of the woman he is looking for. How did this begin? Yesterday, I received a call from a man. This man purported to be a politician in this country. And then I insisted that if indeed you are the so and so, please let's have a video call so that we do not have that politician impersonated. I don't want anybody to pretend to be somebody, maybe for the sake of whatever could be the motive. So we had a video call, and for sure, I had to Google. He is not a famous man. He is not famous, one, and he is not a senior politician. He is not even a member of parliament. He is a member of the county assembly. A member of county assembly is what you used to call councillors before devolution, before the constitution of the 2010 constitution. With the 2010 constitution, Kenya became a devolution. What is devolution? Devolution is sharing of power from the national government to the county government. That's why now we had the wards extended, and now we have the members of the county assembly, but they are politicians anyway. So the politician called me. I had to Google, and it is true that the politician has no history of marriage, and the politician is single, and the politician is duly elected in the year 2022, August 8th. He was elected as the member of the county assembly of his constituency. And I'll give you a few hints. This person is in government, voted in with a UDA ticket, and he's looking for a wife. He told me that he was elected in office before he got married, and he was not dating either. But now the people who are in his circles, at least everybody knows that the guy is the honorable member, ni mheshimiwa. And the worry he has right now is that people will love him for who he is not. Like, they will be loving the politician in him, they will not be loving the guy. They will be loving the politician he is, they will not be loving the guy. And let me tell you something, whether you are the president or the member of county assembly, I'm comparing the two of them because the member of county assembly is the least elective position, and the president is the highest ranking elective position. Whether you are the MCA or the president, you are a human being first. And human beings want to be loved for who they are. Human beings want to be loved because of who they are and not who they become by virtue of position. The position of power can attract people and enemies in the same measure. I mean, you can have friends and enemies in the same way, and to differentiate between both is something that philosophers and psychologists call it difficult. It is difficult anyway. And sometimes, because the people who surround us, we cannot tell the motives they have. And I'll tell you why that member of county assembly did not appear on the show. We talked this morning, and we organized that because we do not want to extend what he is saying, being loved for who he is, like a politician. I'm just giving you the profile because if he was on the show, I would still have asked him the same question. What do you do for a living? There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be proud of when it comes to a job, because that is a constant question on the show. Because women want to know and men want to know, if I get a partner, what is the partner bringing on the table? So that's a constant question. So we had to ask the question, what do you do for a living? So the person is a politician. And a politician is a job like any other. Whether the person is in extensive business or not, he is a politician first. If you're a musician, that's your job. If you're an orator, if you're a speaker, if you're an author, that's your job. If you're a doctor, if you're a teacher, that's your job. That question remains constant on the show. The reason he didn't appear is because, one, he would be trolled by his political enemies. Remember that politics, especially when you are being elected for the very first time, in politics, you play the game of chess. I mean, this has to be played through cards, very smart cards, and you don't want to leave loopholes so that your political enemies can capitalize on them. I mean, the propaganda in the next elections will be so and so anatafutiwa bibi, kama hawezi tafutiwa bibi, kura ndio mtampea. Atatafutiwa kura na atafutiwa. You get the kind of reasoning. This is propaganda that we want to protect. So this is the deal. I'll be giving you the contacts of the member of county assembly, and then you will contact him. Then you will share details. And he would like to remain anonymous because, one, publicity, media, and things like that. But he actually cannot tell between even people who did not respect him. All of a sudden, when he is elected, oh mheshimiwa, you know how human beings can be. Oh mheshimiwa, I'll give you a hint. He's 33. He is 33. He has never married. He has dated, of course. He's looking for a woman who has one kid, only one kid, and the kid should be below the age of 7. He chose one kid because he was dating a woman, and that woman got a kid, and that woman got married. That is way back around 2017. Dating a woman, the woman got pregnant, got a kid, and got married by somebody else. So he said he can marry somebody who does not have a kid, but because he would want to pay the debt of whatever became of his child, he would want to compensate by marrying somebody who has one kid, whether a boy or a girl, one kid below the age of 7 years, a woman who is between 25 and 30. So this slot is not open for anybody who is above 30 because the member of county assembly is 30 already. We are not shooting this with him because he would become a subject to trolls. You know one thing, I always tell you that if we can heal more than we can wound, we better heal. If we can prevent and we can prevent an open wound from exposure, the better. Because you see, what happens is that people can troll you. The higher you rise, the higher you fall. The higher you rise, the higher you become, the more you become visible, and you become a visible target. And I can tell you something, if that guy presents himself here, people will be like, oh, mheshimiwa wetu nini nini, mambo mingi sana. Then there is this thing we call ethics and virtues of office. For instance, somebody came to your office needy, and they are looking for an opportunity. Others are looking for jobs. You know what is happening currently in the country, the economic meltdown. We have a financial holocaust. The dollar is rising against the Kenya shilling, and the Kenyan shilling is dropping in value, things like that. And now we have so many people looking for jobs, so many women also looking for opportunities. Others are looking for bursaries. Others are looking for help within jurisdiction of your maybe political influence. Let's say these women will be coming to his office and looking for help. For instance, anakuja anatafuta usaidizi na wewe unatafuta bibi. Sinaona hapo hakuna ethics. So you really cannot tell whether hata kama utawin huyo mtu, it is because that person liked you or that person did what, whether that person liked you or the person who you proposed to was inspired by the needs they have and the urge to solve them. You understand? So that's why yeye hataki kukula stock, pia hataki kusumbua staff, unaona. And for your information, member of county assembly is not a very big seat, maybe, but it comes with a lot of responsibilities, comes with a lot of duties, and it's a very important position. So this is the deal. The member of parliament has given me, the member of county assembly, has given me his contact details. You will contact him. And you know what? People are fond of screenshotting. Oh, ni fulani wa fulani wa fulani. So akasema, if I want to know who the person is, na nimepeana number, if you want to know who the person is na ushapeana namba, what happens? Hata ukijaribu kutumia mtu pesa ama Truecaller, si ukipiga hiyo simu unajua hiyo ni ya nani. You do your maths, unaona huyu ni nani. Ukijaribu hata kutuma pesa na M-Pesa, alafu hata usitume, utaona tu hiyo majina imetokea, unajua huyu ni nani, una Google who and who. Tuseme Jenga Njeru, yeye ni wa wapi, yeye ni mbunge wa wapi, unaangalia. So mambo kama hiyo unaangalia. So this is the deal. The guy is giving his email. He's giving his email. You can email him directly your details. But if you have one kid, if you have more than one kid, your email will be ignored. If you're having more than 30 years, your email will be ignored. He's just a young man, so 33 years, looking for a woman who is between 30 and 25. One kid, below 7 years. Okay, so there is no need of wasting time. If you are above that, and if you have more than one kid, because he's only looking for one kid, those are the women he will engage. And the moment he engages them, he will choose a winner. And I told him, now that you have said that, hutaki kujulikana, si kuoga si kutoa nguo ni kuoga, si kuanza kazi ni kumalizia. He said, now look, if I get that woman, we can now celebrate. So if he gets that woman from this show, let's use the word of when, because I believe there are so many women who qualify. Others are overqualified watching this show right now. When he gets the woman he is looking for, we will know the guy. We will know who he is. So kindly email him. I've shared his email on my Facebook stories at Jenga Njeru. Kindly send him an email. And he told me that the jobs he has, maybe the connections he can have, can only benefit the people with whom he is serving at his position as member of county assembly. Okay, so this is exclusive for the love application. Love is a beautiful thing, and I believe that everyone is looking for genuine love. Imagine getting that one person who can love you for who you are, getting that one person who can love you because of who you are, not because of what you have and the position you hold in society. Okay, so that's it. And forget the notion or the misconception that people have most of the time, that when you're looking for love in a platform like this, haujiwezi. Hiyo ni uongo. Saa hizi soko ni chafu sana. You never can tell. Sometimes you date somebody, una date mtu, alafu all of a sudden after 2 years, after 3 years, you realize this was somebody's wife, this was somebody's husband. Are you getting the point? So there is no point, absolutely no point of dating somebody and regretting. Everybody who comes to our show is genuine, looking for love. Oh my God, looking for love. Karibu nimeze ulimi. Looking for love. Everybody is genuine and they are looking for love. They are interested. If you're interested, get in touch. And to the women and the men out there who are still single and they still hold the hope that someday things will get better, I'm with you. Things will get better. If you think you can, you will. If you think you can, you will. Those who think they can't, cannot. Okay? So we better have the right mindset. And I'm wishing everybody the very, very, very best. And may God bless you. And may God give you a person who is good for your mental health. Let me tell you, love is a beautiful thing, but when you're doing it with the right person. Imagine dating a person where wewe peke yako ndio tu uko interested. Wewe peke yako tu ndio uko invested. You better ask God to give you the person who will love you right back. A person who can reciprocate. Otherwise, when you do it alone, it is worse than remaining single. You better get that person who will have the same positive vibe or even greater than having somebody, you crushing on somebody, loving them, giving your all, but they don't give their all in return. And they even take advantage of your vulnerability. They take advantage because you loved them. So what's the deal here? Look for somebody who will love you right back. Somebody who will reciprocate. Somebody who will be seeing you as an equal, viable member of a family. And when you do that, you will be living happily ever after. This is Jenganjeru. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I joined TikTok recently, and I believe that a journey of two towards the same direction will always yield most, if not all, of the time. God bless you. I have another video coming, and today we are bringing a very important guest who happened to be on our show looking for a woman, and now he got a match. So today tunawatembelea, and I'll be giving you that update this afternoon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. When we reach 10,000, we start streaming so that even people who are in Gulf and far away can come live and then get matched, because we are just getting started. We are just getting started. Spread the good news. This is our channel. God bless you. Subscribe today. Enable the notification bell. Until that time, see you again. This is Jenganjeru. Bye.